The Way of the Househusband is a quirky, slice-of-life comedy about a former yakuza boss turned househusband.
ないです。ああ、すいません。多分小麦粉とかのことです。
Its humor comes from a mix of things. The preconceptions and prejudices that people have against yakuza, Tatsu's sincere, intense work ethic, which often carries forward lessons from his past work, and that he has resting murder face, which terrifies everybody around him. I thought that the concept of a former yakuza member turned househusband was neat, and actually made sense. After all, yakuza are supposed to be disciplined, focus on cleanliness, and often do have trouble finding work if they try to leave that life behind them. I'm no expert on the subject, but I've seen some interesting stuff, such as this interview on YouTube done by the channel Nobita from Japan. The interview is 16 minutes long, and if you're interested in the topic, then I recommend watching it. I feel that it helped me to understand the main character a bit better because it underlined things such as how having an orderly home actually would be important to a former yakuza boss. Of course, the anime exaggerates that for comedy, but I think that the grain of truth behind it makes it a bit better. The anime is kind of slow, as a slice of life one often is. There's no real endpoint or time period being covered. It's just about a couple in their 20s and some of the days that they have together. For the most part, it simply focuses on Tatsu as he ardently lives his life, passionately tackling chores, errands, and solving others' problems. There are many funny moments. I didn't laugh out loud often, but it often got me to smile. So while I didn't find it outrageously hilarious, I did enjoy it. There are also some sweet moments between him and others. I often liked his interactions with his wife.
はしゃいでる。
いや。
はしゃいでる。
はしゃいでるよ。何日も前から楽しみにしとった。
And their interactions with her parents. The only moments that I disliked were when the show's perspective switched to their cat's point of view. Those aside seemed pointless and random, but thankfully they were brief. Another thing that I liked was that while the anime showed him doing a traditionally female role, it didn't shit on him for it. I hate when guys try to do things that traditionally women often do, and they get emasculated for it. I've seen that happen in shows, and in real life too. I like that here, a guy could do domestic work very well, with sincerity, and have other characters actually respect his skill and his knowledge. Nobody treated him as if his hard work for his own family was somehow making him weak. There was only one moment in the entire show where he seemed slightly demeaned, which was when a character said that he was being held like a princess after falling and being caught by his wife. She caught him like a prince. The anime currently only has one season. It's 10 episodes long, and once you minus out the runtime for the intro and the credits, that comes to a bit over 2 hours long, about 135 minutes total. And while I did like it overall, I watched it on and off. It took me a while to finish it because at one point I did try to watch several episodes in a row and became bored. My boredom was due to the show's lack of narrative direction, plus its episode similarities. The silliness of what Tatsu goes through is amusing, but it's also often very similar in each episode. Many close-ups of intense faces, many misunderstandings, Tatsu having a gruff yet thoughtful manner, his intricate knowledge of tasks, his comparisons to his past work, and so on. He may help someone make a cake or help a neighborhood kid, but since everything's handled similarly and people react similarly, and there's no overarching plot in this slice of life anime, events wind up blending together into a colorless mash when they're seen in a row. This is why I stopped and went back to the show later on. I watched an episode here and there until it was done. I liked it enough to finish it, but not enough to sit through it in one go. I think that's an issue because its entire season is only about as long as a standard movie. It should be able to be binge-watched without a sense of humdrum. Because of this, I see it as a just okay anime overall. 3 out of 5. That said, while the concept is supposedly faithful to the manga that it's based on, there's also more stuff out there that's sprung from the manga. This means that there's more content to explore if you like the anime, or if you don't, then there are other avenues that you can take to try to enjoy its core ideas. I saw the anime on Netflix, and on there, there's also a live-action miniseries called The Ingenuity of the Househusband. That miniseries isn't so much of a slice-of-life show as a how-to guide, though. In it, Tatsu does various tasks, such as sharpening a knife, and slowly clearly explains what he's doing as he works. It's educational and instructive. I wasn't into this miniseries, but I did think it was neat that the voice actor from the anime was also playing the live-action version of Tatsu. There's also a live-action drama that has the same title that the anime does, but the live-action drama is harder to find. I haven't seen that yet, but I was able to find a couple of episodes on YouTube and see what it's like in general. It seems to have a similar style of comedy, but it's clearly more complex and dramatic. It shows Tatsu and Miku getting together, more prejudice towards Tatsu than the anime had, and Miku also has a daughter from a prior relationship, which she doesn't have in the manga. There are many other differences too. However, it seems to have the same sort of jokes and many silly moments, but overall just more drama mixed in.